All right.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Yes, sir. I have an answer for us. It's been a while.
Oh, you look great.
There we go. Go ahead, sir.
Tombstone was my favorite movie of all time. I loved you in that movie.
Thank you.
And could you tell me what you did or what you based your character of Doc Holliday on, as far as like the talking, the way he walked, and things like that?
Well, the first thing I did was to call well, I think he's the best dialect coach in the world. He used to do lots and lots of theater, and now he does lots and lots of movies. I think he's done every Martin Scorsese picture since before Kundun. He's really a great guy named Tim Monick. I called him up, I said, I need a dialect of a Southern aristocrat that's, is dead because they all died in the Civil War. He goes, I got it. I said, no, let me go on. He goes, no, I got it. And he sent me a tape. I'll try and do it without laughing. This is how this guy talked for real. Tim, it's wonderful that you've asked me to visit today. It was so slow that, first of all, just everything he said was hilarious. Just because when you talk that slower, everything's just funny. But he was a socialite and a big guy in the theater from Georgia. And that's where I just started just listening to this one tape all the time. I've got a lot of relatives from the South, and so I talked to other relatives still living about what things they remembered, and then I had a lot of horses at the time, and a really good horse trainer that was just oddly a historian about riding, because the military posture back then, there was a very specific way that they rode, which is really strange. They didn't move with the horse so much. So like on a jump, you see a lot of old paintings and they look like it's a bad painting because they're so rigid, but it's actually how they were taught to ride. So little tiny things like that made him just always different than, your average guy out west. And then a lot of things that usually with the role, especially when it's well written, it's sort of all in the writing. He was very funny and mean, and funny and mean. So.
Well, what was it like working with that cast? Because there was everything from people that were already big stars to people that were on their way up to becoming big stars.
Yeah, that was a testimony to the writer again, Kevin Jarre, because there were, I think, 8 or 10 of the guys in it had already been leads in movies. Big movies, and it just because the westerns are so rare, and which is odd because everybody always loves them, but then they just Hollywood, unless they've just been a hit, then they just say no one will go, and then another hit comes along and everybody goes. But that was a lot of fun, except pretty early on we had lots of drama because the director was the writer, and he was a brilliant writer, and then he had nothing left to direct with. He just didn't have a flair for that job. So everybody...
The legendary actor that is Val Kilmer, he has died, and so many people actually are coming out to pay their own tributes, and of course Hollywood has been on the forefront, of those who have come out to pay their own tributes, commemorate, and also actually celebrate the legacy and the life of the legend that is Val Kilmer. We all know he passed on, according to what the daughter Mercedes Kilmer came out, to reveal to the public that his dad had actually died. Kilmer died as a result of pneumonia in Los Angeles, and of course his daughter and actress Mercedes Kilmer told the New York Times he was 65 years at the time. The actor was diagnosed with throat-related issues, and of course the much-loved and incredibly versatile actor had a diverse filmography, excelling both as a leading man, in Batman Forever, The Saint, Top Secret, Willow. For those who have not watched The Doors Man, you should go and watch that movie. And then The Real Genius, and as a scene-stealing supporting player, he also featured in Tom Stern, Top Gun. I think it's a movie that even made him to rise on top, and of course Kiss Kiss, Bang Bang, then The Heat, and so many others. He featured in a variety of genres of movies, and of course Kilmer was also the subject of the 2021 documentary, which was named Val, which was actually an intimate portrait of the actor that explored his battle with throat-related issues and his artistic passions, and of course his reflections on his career. In a statement that has been released to Hollywood Reporter and other media sites, the filmmaker Michael Mann said, while working with Val on Heat, I always marveled at a range, the brilliant variability within the powerful current of Val's possessing and of course expressing character. After so many years of Val battling the issue and maintaining his spirit, this is tremendously sad news. Then we saw another Hollywood legend, that is Josh Brolin, writing on Instagram, "See you, pal. I'm going to miss you. You are a smart, challenging, brave, uber creative firecracker. There is not a lot left of those. I hope to see you up there in the heavens when I eventually get there. Until then, amazing memories, lovely thoughts." Then we also saw Mark Twain also coming out to pay his tributes, and of course there was also Josh Gard coming out to say that thank you for defining so many of the movies of my childhood. You truly were an icon. And then Matthew Modine also came out and tweeted. Then Brian Leach, a screenwriter behind Minions and Secret Life of Pets, also came out and said the Doors, Top Secret, Tom Stone, Top Gun, Real Genius, Willow, Batman Forever, Kiss Kiss, Bang Bang, True Romance, etc. So many legends are also coming out to commemorate, pay tribute to the legend, and of course we are still giving you all those updates. The funeral and memorial service updates have not been yet revealed by the family, but when it avails them, we'll be coming out also to give you those updates. Rest in power the king, and bye bye for now.